Hey everybody, it's your favorite lesbian, Craig Conan. Did I just butcher my name? I did. Some people may think that was on purpose, but it's not. Damn it. Anyways, I'm coming to a city near you. We got Palm Springs, Austin, Texas, Canada. I'm all over the place, baby. Yeah. CraigConan.com. Tickets, links. Just Google me. Find me. Turn on the alerts. They're shadow banning me. If you speak about drugs and truth, they shadow ban you. So help me out. Turn on my dinger. The ringer, right here. Subscribe, right here. One of the sides. Right there. That one. I love you all. Thank you. Peace and love. Vibrate higher. Fuck the institutions.
Look like you lost some weight.
I did. I got into speed again.
You got what?
Nothing.
You got to start eating again?
Yeah, that too. I said I got into speed again. I did it.
Oh. Don't joke about that, please.
I tell everybody that. And they always believe me. You know?
Yeah, no shit.
Sadie's out of town. Woo! Are we rolling? Oh, hell yeah. We're just talking about how I'm about to relapse. No,
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I think everyone's secretly worried that you are going to start doing speed
I know.
again.
I started on the weed. I started drinking THC juice. And everyone, look at my glasses are fogged up.
Yeah.
That's how fucking hot it is. I was going to wear a button up. And now, everybody, this is Brittany Schmitt.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, dear God. I'm already sweating. She's a dear friend of mine. I love her. She's been a guest on the pod before. And I forgot to introduce you, but we know we're unprofessional with these foggy glasses. Help, Brittany. Help me. I'm struggling.
Get
it's
it
the
together.
first 30 seconds.
Are you relapsing right now?
I wish.
Are you mid-relapse?
No.
What happened? What happened with the hypnotism?
It helped a lot.
And
for
obviously
sure.
not.
No. No, it helped. It helps.
How many sessions did you do?
I did 1.5. No, I did one.
Okay, so you didn't get to the session where it hits.
No,
2 is where they change your life.
I'm going to do 4 because that's what Ron White did, and I love him.
But you only need 3. The program is 3.
I want 4.
Okay, well, get to 2.
I need 4.
Maybe
I get to 2.
Yeah,
I'll get to 2. I'll get to 2. Ooh,
you're already addicted to hypnotism.
To everything. It's so annoying.
Isn't he the strangest man?
That is the weirdest man I ever met in my life.
He's so strange.
I don't want to talk shit, but
no, he's great. I love him. But does he make you like tell him about your life and everything that's going on? He kind of like wants to get to know you, and then he doesn't need to. He just could literally just knock you out and change your fucking life. But he wants to know shit about you.
It's for sure. I was like, oh, you're like better than the therapy I've been going to.
Yeah. But when I walked in and he had a Hufflepuff pillow, I was like, this guy's gonna be a hack. Nobody fucking, if you know Harry Potter and you are cheering for Hufflepuff, yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah, he's got Hufflepuff. I'm like, oh, he's not going to do the job well.
Wears the little wig too.
Huh? He little wig.
Yeah, and then he drinks little sips of water.
Mm-hmm. And he asks you if you want some. Did you drink water?
I brought a big old bottle,
yeah.
And it's just a trip. It's a trip.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like.
But you know, when I first went to him, I started because I bit my nails my entire life. Like, couldn't stop. I was biting my nails, my skin, like everything, and I literally, like, my hands were like bleeding. I was like, I need to do something about this, and I went, and I haven't bitten my nails in 4 years now.
Yeah,
like, he can literally just change your fucking life.
Yeah, it's the best. I don't bite my nails, but I have other hobbies, and I need to get them under wraps, you know.
Is it the weed that you're trying to knock off?
Yeah, just stuff, you know. I don't need to tell the whole world everything. No, just weed and
what are you really doing, Craig?
Nothing, man. Leave me alone. Everyone's already called me a tweaker, and they're like, "Greg lost weight. He lost a tooth. He lost some weight.
Well,
he's tweaking again."
Those are good points.
Nah, I don't. I just don't want to chase pleasure. Period.
Right.
Of anything, whether it's sugar, sex, weed, mushrooms. I still haven't drank or done narcotics yet. The idea has been entering my mind more than prior years, which is crazy. So I'm approaching 9 years. What's the date today? Oh, on Wednesday. Wow, that's crazy.
It'll be 9 years on Wednesday?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. That is crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Time to drink.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Time to drink and pop
that's
some pills.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Let's fucking
but
go.
I know that's not good.
Well, that's what I did. I got to 3 years of fully sober, and then like 20 days after that, I was like, I think I earned it. I think I should start eating edibles. Yeah, it didn't go great. I got nothing done for 5 months, and then I had to quit again. I was like, why have I not gotten anything done?
Because you're a fucking addict.
And you too. And you were like, you know, you're like, eat these, do this, do that. It's great. And I was like, it's not great. I haven't gotten anything done in 5 months, and I hate myself.
It's fantastic.
It's great.
I've been getting a lot done.
But you can still get shit done. I couldn't get anything done. I was just frozen.
I don't know. I just get immune to weed. It's kind of annoying, really. And then I just start, and it takes a lot to get me goosed, you know?
Yeah, well, that's an addict.
Yep. Before, in the beginning, I'd take 2 puffs and be like, okay, I'm cool. Now it's like, okay, I'll take these 2 puffs of this concentrate with this edible with some flour. Now we're cooking. You know, it's like, why you need... What happened here?
Because you're an addict.
I know.
Yeah.
I'd shoot
I'm the
it
same
up
way.
if I could.
I started with like 2 milligram gummies, and I was like, this is it. And then it was like 5 milligram drinks, and then like 4 of those a day. And then I was like, I'm just stoned all the time and like slightly anxious.
I need to go to the hypnotist
just
more.
like insecure.
That's what I went to him. I was like, I want a healthy relationship with things. I'm just sick of this fucking...
Yeah. Well, you know what he said to me? Because I went back for vaping, and I was like, I started vaping. I quit smoking cigarettes 3 years ago, and I started vaping. And I was like, but I'm an addict. And he's like, no, you're hiding behind that lie. He's like, your ability to lie to yourself is your problem. And I was like, dude, what? I was like, just make me stop smoking.
Damn, dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But he's like, you know, smoking kills 30,000 people a day. He's like, would you hang out with somebody if they killed 30,000 people a day? And I was like,
yeah.
If they got me high.
Yeah.
If they got me a little dizzy.
I'll go hang with the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia. You know what I'm saying? That was a weird reference. I go down YouTube rabbit holes. Are you familiar with the Khmer Rouge?
No.
It's dark times. Burma, you know, down there. It gets a little hairy. Rambo. You watch Rambo, you start Googling.
It's a little hairy everywhere, isn't it?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. We think it's bad here, but you go other places.
Except for the white countries. It's never hairy there.
Right, like Sweden.
Yeah. U.S. Nobody.
Well, no, it's a little hairy here.
Well,
we're not fully
our
white.
hairiness.
Yeah.
That's our cannibalism of implosion.
Right.
That's not a war.
Right.
But we're just go to bomb the peoples with our little airplanes. Okay, too dark. Anyways, let's get back to these glasses. I put it off. The reason I'm wearing glasses is because I'm getting LASIK, and I'm so scared. But of course,
oh my God, don't be scared.
It's so painless. Happy. That's what everybody says with this fucking laser beams in your eyeballs.
I got it. It's literally the best thing that I ever did in my entire life.
That's all I ever hear. So of course I'm going through with it, and I can't wear contacts for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I got to start putting eye drops in, and then I get dilated on the 16th, and then they zap me on the 17th.
I mean, I used to think about it when I wasn't able to see, like if I got kidnapped in the middle of the night,
I'm blind.
That would have been it. That would have been it for me. Like if I even had a phone to be like, where are you? I'd be like, I can't even describe the interior of the car. I can't even describe any of it.
There's no description whatsoever. Who kidnapped you? The boogeyman.
Right.
The blur.
I don't know.
The blob.
It's all a blur. I remember one time I had a booty call in college, and I was so drunk that I like had already gone. Like I took my contacts out and I was going to sleep, and then I got woken up by the text message, and I was like, I'm gonna go get dick, and I had to like feel my way across the street because I was like, I'm not putting the contacts, but I couldn't see anything. I had to like bounce off of light poles, and I'm like, I think it's this apartment. And then I got there, and the guy was asleep. He couldn't let me in, so I had
You took too long.
I had to.
He just looks out the window. He just sees zombie pussy.
Just Helen Keller coming to fucking lay pipe.
I just picture you Frankenstein walking for
just
dick.
Bobbling.
I can't see.
Yeah. I didn't get laid that night.
That's the worst when you get the text.
And you're already down, your face is off, everything's, you know.
That's happened to me. I was living at home. This is a nightmare. Living at home with mama, and you know, I still got laid, but it was you know, you had to sneak them out the window. It wasn't a proud moment to be a 20-year-old, be like, Mom, let me get 2 burritos, and then be like, okay, you gotta go out the window, girl. You know. Anyways, I get hit up by a booty call, and then I was like, I'll come to you, you know. And then I by the time I drove down there, she went to sleep. And I was just like,
that's the best.
Just like at windows. Like,
I know.
Hey!
I know.
I got this boner, dude. I was asleep. I was asleep.
Right.
You woke me up for this.
Same.
You get so happy. You're like, yes.
Yes.
And then you're just like, oh, man.
And then you don't get it. It's so fucking disappointing. Mine was also embarrassing because the guy that hit me up, he was a basketball player at Marquette, so they had like high security in their fucking dorms. So I'm like, I swear, I'll show you the text. He wants me to come up. They're like, no, ma'am.
No. Let me.
I'm like, come on. I'm like, if he's not awake, his roommate will be up.
Yeah, there was no security. I was just jacking off in the bushes. He's like, Anita.
Was she 90?
No, I changed her name.
To your grandmother.
You could tell that was a made up name. Isn't that funny? I'm learning lessons. I was like, I'm not gonna name real names anymore. I keep getting in trouble, and everyone talks shit. What the fuck? And I'm like, nobody knows who you are.
Yeah.
You know.
Except for you.
And then and then I made one up, and you're like, what is she? 50? It was Anita Baker.
Anita Baker.
It was I don't want to now. I really want to say her real name, but I'm like, don't you do it, Craig.
Don't you do
it. We can just bleed it out.
Bleed. Anyway, LASIK is going to be great. It's life-changing.
Oh my god.
You don't think about how much time you spend putting your fingers in your eyeballs.
I literally almost started tearing up at the thought of just not having to do that ever again.
Yeah.
I've been wearing glasses since I was 8 years old. That's too long.
Yeah. Yeah, the science is out there. It's life-changing. I sometimes forget to be grateful that I'd have 20/20 vision now. I forget how bad it was.
I didn't qualify until recent years, though, because they have to stay the same prescription for, what, 5 years?
Yeah. Well, no.
2 years?
Yeah, maybe a year.
Yeah. It kept getting worse, and I was like, I want to get it and then have to get it again.
Right.
And also, I guess they can only do so much when you're really blind, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works. If you're baby bit blind, like mine is 2%, what, 2.0? What's it called? Goes in.
I don't even remember.
You lucky.
I don't even remember that shit.
Anyways, the thicker the prescription, let's say you got some, this is fucked up, but you got some Josh Potter glasses. I love him. He's the funniest motherfucker ever. But I don't think he could get LASIK.
Right.
I was close to that because I got Coke bottles too.
Yeah, I was going to say, those are pretty thick.
I'm -7, and they said if you get to like 8, 9, you can't do it. Maybe I shouldn't have named Josh. I love you, though. He's so funny.
He's so funny.
He's so funny. Oh, my God. He has this joke about his dad beating him. I fucking saw it once, and I think of it every 6 months. We'll leave him in. He knows I love him. It's nothing but respect.
And also, every 6 months is not that often to think about it.
I saw it like 3 years ago. I only seen him once.
So you've thought of it 6 times?
Yeah, that's a lot. I never think of anybody's...
If a joke sits in my head, I think of it every week.
No. I mean, I meant that as a compliment because I don't
I
remember.
heard it once and I've replayed it in my head 6 times. So.
I don't remember anyone's joke ever, you know?
Yeah.
So the fact that I remember it and it reoccurs in my brain is diamond, you know? Because I don't know why. I just don't remember bits. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Or you just...
Doesn't seem like you remember much.
No, it doesn't. I forgot to text. I had the other homie. He's like, "Hey, I'm coming today." I was like, "Oh shit, no, you're tomorrow." Or yeah, that was bad. Or you're next week.
Well, when I walked in and I scared you, even though you knew I was on my way over.
I was like, "Okay, doors unlocked. I'm hopping in the shower."
Yeah.
And I come out and I can't see. I don't have my glasses. I just see this figure. And I went, "Ah!" And I was just rocking out to Beyonce, man. That album is fire.
So good. It's so good.
I've had it on repeat.
Oh, really?
Oh, I can't stop listening.
I think I've only listened to it once.
Haven't seen any of the new movies, but Beyonce.
You mean music videos?
No, I just think like I'm staying current on entertainment.
Oh, I watched the Mark Wahlberg movie on Netflix yesterday, Uncharted or whatever. It was fucking horrible. Should have just been called
almost
trash.
Watched that.
It's bad.
I know.
Mark is great, but none of the supporting actors could hold.
Movies suck now.
I know.
Did we just grow up? No, they stopped. They started making shit.
No, they just started making too many of them.
Hot garbage.
The quality is low, but the budgets are still really high. I'm like, it's crazy to me that you can spend $40 million on something that's less entertaining than this conversation to me.
And Morbius, I didn't even watch it, but everyone says it's hot garbage, and they probably spent what, $200 million on that bad boy. That's a Marvel.
Yeah.
$200 million on turds. How do you feel, Marvel?
Jared
Hot bag
Leto.
of shit.
How much money do you think he made on that, though?
At least 10 mil.
I would say that's low.
20? I don't know the rates anymore.
I don't either.
That's so
I don't know
crazy.
because it's there's not rates like there used to be rates where like, oh, you're a movie star, you get paid X. It's like everyone gets paid different.
Yeah, and then he'll also just
Shit.
do an independent film for $100K
Right,
just to
right.
be on a low
Just
budget
to do
dope
something
film.
else. Yeah.
He got 21 million for Morbius.
Damn.
And is he
dog.
single?
I'll give you $20 for this podcast. Got
I'm
you,
gonna
girl.
DM him later and see if I can borrow his eyeliner.
He has good eyeliner.
Yeah, he's like the new Johnny Depp
Yeah.
in terms of showing up to red carpet with eyeliner on.
How old is he?
I think he's like 50 something. He's old. He's older than you would think. How old is Jared Leto?
He is.
I think he's like 51.
He drinks dragon's blood.
I think I remember being surprised how old he was when I Googled it
Me
recently.
too. And Jennifer Connelly too.
I don't know who that is.
She's his girlfriend in Requiem for a Dream.
Oh, wow. Throwback. I didn't even know he was in that.
Uh-huh.
He's
Marlon
50.
Wayans.
50.
That's crazy. Because
Yeah.
he looks so young. God, these
Marlon Wayans acted his whole entire ass off in Requiem for a Dream.
He's so good.
Acted his whole ass off. It's just like that Kevin Hart, the new one. Well, it's not what's new. Everything. He puts out a new thing every week. The one on Netflix about where he's like a comic and there's a murder. Did you see that one?
I did not.
Fuck. It's so good. Kevin acts his whole entire ass off. Dramatic role.
He's an actor.
He is.
Yeah.
But like, it's really cool to see a comic nail a dramatic role. I think
Yeah,
that's
not
like
many
exciting.
of them can do. Eddie Murphy, Robin Williams.
I feel like it's harder to act comedically than it is to act dramatically, but it always surprises me when a comic can really fucking act their whole entire ass off. I love that shit.
Yeah, I'm not good at acting. I'm
Yes,
good
you
at
are.
acting. I'm
You just
so
have to
good
change
at
your
acting.
mind.
I changed my mind.
Yeah, there you go.
I get to act. I get to.
You get to
I
act.
get to act. I get to audition. Oh man, those things make me collapse in on myself.
Auditions?
Yeah,
Who cares?
I know, right?
None of that shit matters. You're not going to get it.
Did I get it?
No, not even close.
Getting heckled by a fly on my own podcast.
It's not even a fly. It's like a baby moth.
No, it's fruit gnats. I mean,
Oh.
plant gnats. I gotta water it with peroxide. It's fucking foggy ass glasses. Jesus Christ, it's like 80 degrees. I need central air. This apartment only gets miserable maybe 1 week a year. And I don't want to get AC for 1 week, you know?
I get that. Yeah, I used to live on the beach and had the same thing where I'm like, am I really going to get a window unit for 1 week?
Yeah.
But then you get a window unit and your whole life is changed. You're like, wow, poor people don't have AC.
I know. I know. But it's just hard. Like, I'm like, for 1 to 2 weeks, I would use that bitch. Not worth it.
You don't
I'll
think
just
so?
sweat and fog. Well, because it's a tiny bungalow. And then I got to, like, find a fucking closet space for that portable AC.
Yeah.
I'll go get
You
one,
don't-
actually. My mom has an extra one.
Yeah.
She's got, like, 4 of them. Old ladies are crazy. They just collect shit. Like, how you have 4 portable ACs? These are expensive.
Right.
These are $600,
Right,
you know?
but people like move and they get rid of them, and then your mom's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Someone's gonna need that at some point.
And now I'll be like, you know what, Ma? I'll take that fucking portable AC.
Yeah.
I'm sweating in my own goddamn podcast right now. Fogging up. Just everyone thinks I'm on meth again. This is bullshit, man. It's just weed juice, goddammit. But anyways, how are you, my dear? Like, I'm dying here. No, I have notes. I got notes.
I'm fine.
Let's promote your special. Let's talk
Oh,
about the
yeah.
haters that come when creating art.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of haters, as I pull up my notes, went down a point because I posted truth on Instagram.
Yeah, I've been getting told a lot to kill myself. And that I'm
that
not funny.
nuts?
I'm unfunny. I should kill myself, and thank God I'm pretty.
The trolls of internet are
Yeah.
so funny.
But it's just all people that want to make art that aren't brave enough. It's like, go make your own fucking art.
That's a
Fucking
reflection of how
loser.
bad they hate themselves.
Yeah.
It is, because it's so crazy to me to just, obviously you can hate on shit, that's fine, but to take the time out of your day
To type shit?
go kill
Yeah.
yourself. That's crazy, dude. Just
Yeah.
scroll.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, even something a little less mild.
I
you
just
know?
respond, blood's on your hands.
yeah.
It's just
Right.
me hanging from the rafters.
You won.
I live stream it as just an elaborate performance art piece to show that.
You tag the person.
Yeah, like
You won.
Yeah. I got you.
You won, Fart Knocker 69.
Yeah, it's just my feet hanging, dangling.
I get to kill myself.
I get to kill myself.
Oh my god.
If I killed myself, I could never shoot myself. That's too violent. I would have to just take a fistful of pills or get some morphine.
Nah, man, I'm going out blasting.
Yeah, you're going out like a G. That's what my mom did. That's G shit. That is gangster as fuck.
No, I'm gonna make the police shoot me.
Oh.
I'm going out blasting. Queen Latifah style.
But that's not
man.
killing yourself. That's committing
Fucking
a crime.
Set it off, baby. I listened to Me and My Girlfriend on the Machiavelli album too many times. I'm a William Cooper this bitch.
All right, I don't get any of those references.
He wrote a book, The Pale Horse. Look him up or some shit. Help me out there, Tiger. He wrote Beyond the Pale Horse.
Okay.
And it's like one of those old school conspiracy theory books in 1991.
You
And
and
then
your
he got
fucking
into some IRS trouble and the government went after him.
Yeah.
And then he said, I ain't coming in, bitches. And then he's a man of his word. And they came to get him and he shot the cops and they shot him.
Hell yeah, that's not suicide though. You know that, right?
No. Well, I'm just saying.
There are creative ways to go if you want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But the trolls are fun.
Yeah. That's so funny. We're getting flagged again. We're getting shadow banned. We're just joking, you guys. See many crickets.
We're just kidding.
Comedians can't make jokes anymore. Whoa.
Yeah, he was slain in a police shootout. Milton William Cooper.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Good man.
Good. He's on Craig's vision board.
He's like somewhat responsible for QAnon, like some of the early seeds that led to
Oh,
QAnon.
hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell
I knew I
yeah.
liked him.
Wait a minute. Okay. I don't know if this is true, but I saw recently Woody Harrelson's dad. Do you know this?
He was like a hitman.
He was a hitman and he got convicted for killing a judge, and then while he was convicted he was like high on cocaine and he admitted to killing JFK.
Yeah, he had in
Is this old news? I just
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I didn't
looked
know
up,
the full extent.
yeah, Woody Harrelson.
Oh, the full web of our world is insane. I don't know what's true and what's not, but if you like this stuff, just follow Sam Tripoli. And I'd like to go on record. I'd say about 50-60% of the things he says are true.
Yeah.
And
That's
and
a good percentage.
And it's a lot. This conspiracy theory world, it's a lot of bullshit, and it's a lot of this, and that. But there's a lot of wild shit happening. 100%.
Yeah, but I just wonder how if your dad kills JFK, you get to be like a leading man in Hollywood.
Well, the man has swagger. You know? The
Undeniable
man has
doubt.
swagger.
Oh man, I
He
guess.
used to work out his dick with towels, wet towels. And he put wet towels on his dick and get a boner and lift weights. And I heard he got up to like 7-8 towels.
true.
So then I'd get all drugged out and I'd just put towels on my dick and just lift weights with my dick. I called them boner lifts.
Did you really do that, or were you just laying flat on your back with a wet towel on you while your dick
No, I
couldn't
used to
get
do
hard?
it. I used to do it. It makes you feel weird. It makes you have a tickle feeling in your wee-wee and you have to pee. So I didn't do it that much because it was uncomfortable. But yeah, it's a thing. I swear I saw it like on an interview. I was all hopped up on something. Living at home with mama, dark days. And I was like, I'm going to put wet towels on my dick. And so that's what we did that evening.
You and your mom.
Yeah, my mom's got a huge dick, man.
Just
She got
dick
12
lifting
towels.
with
She's like, what? Harrelson
fucking
ain't got
dumbbells.
shit on this. And she just fucking wet towels is crazy, man.
Your mom's just got a Kegel weight with a dumbbell attached to it.
My mom's got pussy rocks for days, dude.
Didn't you accidentally buy your mom a pussy rock once?
I bought my whole family pussy rocks. From Mexico, there's all these pretty eggs, obsidians.
Yeah, Kegel weights.
And then I just bought them. I like rocks. And then they're womb rocks. They're for your wee-wee. Kegels. Kegels. And then all of a sudden I go over my family's house. Everyone's swinging rocks out there. Yin yang. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? There's children here. There's children here. Put your pussy rocks away. Is this not the content you all asked for? I got fogged up glasses and I'm sweating about to relapse.
So about to relapse.
Talking about pussy rocks.
So.
I love you, Brittany.
Where do
She's
we
the
go
real
from
one.
there?
She's
I
a
love
down
you.
ass motherfucker. Let's talk about crazy shit. I wrote a bunch of notes
Oh yeah.
because I've been playing with the format, trying to do a little Mark Maron shit
Okay.
and do a
I don't.
solo up top and then have a guest. you
Oh
know?
okay.
And so I had a bunch of notes prepared, but we could talk about it together. Oh my God, I have the craziest. What am I doing? Oh shit, I opened the door on another person pooping on a fucking airplane again. 2 and 2. Lock the door.
Oh, I hate
What
that.
the fuck?
That's
This was a
happened to
little
me
kid this
before.
time, and he's just like, and I was
Well,
like,
if it's a little kid.
but he's tall enough to lock the door.
It's not a
Lock the
height thing. It's
and I
just
think
a-
his sister was like, look out, or you know, like, and then
Yeah.
I
she came for your
I
fucking
thought
knees.
she was like, what? No, because
Tackled you
I
with
was
the
like, I
knees.
was confused. Yeah, I was like, are you waiting in line in the bathroom? And she had her headphones on. I didn't. She's like, I don't know, you know. I was like, all right. And I opened the door, and this kid's like, hey. And I'm like, ah. I just got mad. I was like, lock the fucking door.
Not a very good lookout.
That's
Also,
two
way to
poopers.
traumatize him twice. You walk in on him and then you yell at him.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
No, I'm not gonna yell at a kid. I really went, ah.
Well,
and I
you
just
said
no.
you did.
I mean, I
Thought
say
to
it. And,
yourself.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lock the
Yeah.
fucking door, and I punch him. Whose kid is this? Lock the door. Stinks in there. God damn.
Throw him out the
Get some
emergency
poopery,
exit.
kid. You're 7. Carry butt wipes and poopery. Get your life together. No, yeah, I'm just like, that's 2 in 2 weeks. The other one was just like this older lady.
Old
Not,
and young. I mean, that's
I
the
mean, not
thing.
that old, but I mean, like,
50?
yeah.
Okay.
That's not old. I didn't
Yeah,
mean
that's
like.
not.
I just meant woman. Human.
Yeah.
It was a human.
It was me.
It was a human.
But
yeah.
both were mid dump.
Yeah, both pooping. The lady was in the dark. The kid was somehow in the light, and I don't understand that. It's like, how's the light on? It's
the
not on.
light goes on when you lock the door, so they both would have been in the dark.
Yeah, but that one was on, and it didn't make no sense because I was like,
Spirit
because I
air.
remember, I was like, oh, that's dark, that's bright. I saw his eyes better. Ah, we just locked eyes, and we were both like, ah, and we were both like, God damn it, fuck this.
Yeah, nobody wanted that to
Yeah,
happen.
he's trying to piss. God damn
Yeah.
it. Someone told me a story where some old guy, like, shit on someone already shitting because it like wasn't locked, and he went in pooping. And I don't know where I heard that story or if it's true, but it never left my mind. I think about it every 6 months. It's on
Yeah, if you
rotation
go
with the
in-
Josh Potter bit.
If you go in like you're already shitting your pants and then you just don't even look to see if someone's there and you shit on them.
Yeah. And if you're like
Sounds like
89
a-
and you're struggling, you probably just like, oh.
Why do they have to be 89? Literally me with too much coffee. I would do that.
Yeah, like I shit on a kid once,
Yeah.
actually.
You after your meth relapse, you would do that.
Yeah. No, man. We're going to Oxycontin. We want to forget. We don't want to remember. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, this is just story times. I tell stories, but maybe they'll inspire a story for you. I bought marijuana when I was going to UCB in Second City, and this is pre-weed legal, so it's still street shit. And I'm so ghetto. I got a ghetto brain. I bought like a half ounce. It was a decent amount, and I was going to a show at UCB. So I was in school there, and you got to go to a class, you know. I did to go to watch a show. I like the shows, but anyways. And then I just was like, I'm not gonna leave this weed in my car. I'm gonna bring it in with me because what if somebody like gets in my car and steals my weed? That's where my brain was at.
Yeah.
And then I brought it in with me on purpose, not even accidentally. And then it smelled. It was Kush, and I just reeked the whole theater.
Yeah.
The whole theater.
Yeah.
And I sat like front row. UCB got so crowded and was so popular on the place off of Franklin, you know, right next to Birds, I
Yeah.
think. And so you would sit on stage. They would line people up on stage. So I was on stage, like stage right, and sitting front row, like second seat in, and every single improv team that came out immediately was just like,
Yeah.
oh God.
Yeah.
And every scene was influenced by weed.
Yeah.
It was weed themed. It was a weed themed show. And I actually was in living hell. I couldn't enjoy it because it was me.
Of course.
And I felt awful.
Of course.
And I just was shrinking. And they were like, who
The fuck
is this?
Right. What's
And
the
it's
fucking
me.
drug dealer? That happened to me. So when I first moved to LA, I had a friend who had a weed shop. He still does, and he gave me an ounce of weed. But I was living with some guy off of Craigslist, so I didn't want to leave it there because I was like, he's for sure gonna steal my weed. So I went into my internship. I was working at an ad agency. There's like 20 of us. It's in this beach house in Venice, and I come in and I bring it, and I stunk up the whole agency.
Yeah.
And the founder comes in and is like, "Who the fuck?" And they're like, "It's the intern." And I was like,
intern, not even a manager, not corner pocket office. I said pocket. That's cool.
I was like, I'll give everyone some. Like, and they're like, yeah, for sure. So I just was like giving everyone weed, and they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Drugs,
It's like
man.
day 2.
That's amazing.
It wasn't even day 2. I think it was day 1, and then I got
Everyone was
promoted.
happy.
I got a full-time job there.
That's amazing. See what drugs do, kids?
Yeah.
That's weed. That one's okay.
Yeah.
They're like, I would have made you the owner if you brought cocaine in. Give me a kilo. You could have the joint. Yeah, when I worked in corporate, I did one corporate job. I was a loan officer. And that's
hilarious.
That used to be in my
You
act. I was a licensed realtor. I sold one house. It was my mother's.
You still sold it out from under her. Didn't
I
have
retired
permission.
after that.
Didn't have permission to do it.
I remember I made $5,000 and I bought a pound of marijuana. And then I just smoked a reefer and listened to records until my license expired. And then I got arrested, and then I got into stand-up, and that was pretty much my life story right there. That's what I would say on stage, but it's all true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, no, I lost it.
Weed, bringing weed
Oh,
in.
the loan officer.
Oh,
That
yeah.
job was crazy. At lunchtime, they would take drug orders. Like, hey, what you want? They call me Morrison. So I looked like Jim Morrison at that time. I wore a Doors shirt to, what's that, Casual Friday?
Yeah.
And then it was crazy. It's like, all right, so we get coke, pills, all of it, with your boss.
Yeah.
And we just go to blow and drink. You sold the loan today? Let's take a bump.
Yeah.
That's where
Those
I
real
shit my
estate
pants
agents
on
are
the
wild.
rug in the shorts. And I got on the rug. I was terrible. It was so embarrassing. I was washing my ass.
Have you ever seen The Big Short, that movie?
Mm-hmm.
All the real estate brokers just doing coke and fucking the strippers.
Yeah. That's what it is. OC, Huntington
I feel like
Beach.
we're in the middle of another bubble, yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's going to crash.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Wall Street's driving it up. That's
That's what happened, though, in 2008. Wall Street still stayed behind it until they couldn't anymore, and then everything
oh, yeah.
fell apart.
Yeah, good old Wall Street. Just don't get me going. Don't trust the government.
Christian Bale
Any
in The
institutions.
Big Short. Christian Bale in every role he's ever played is
Pretty much.
the best actor of all
Yeah,
time.
he quite possibly is.
I don't think there's anyone better. I mean, you could say Daniel Day-Lewis, but he's done so many fewer roles.
Yeah.
Christian Bale just bodies everything he does.
Daniel Day-Lewis, though. I mean, that man is...
Benny the Butcher and Gangs in New York. I just watched that for the first time.
There
like
Will
a
Be
week ago.
Blood?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah. But of course, you're going to be great if you only do something 5 times.
No.
No? Don't you think that logic is pretty
I've
sound?
been loving him since Last of Mohicans.
Oh, okay. That
He's-
was a while back.
He's been doing it for 30 years. Even though it's less, he's still up there. Let's look. Help me out. Let's see.
I think
I'm
Christian
curious.
Bale, in my opinion, Christian Bale is every time I watch anything he does, I'm so captivated by him. I think he's the best actor. Leonardo DiCaprio is pretty good too.
Yeah, but he's the best, but I still vote for these guys for whatever reason.
Who, Leo?
Yeah, 30. He's been in 30 films.
Oh, wow. Okay, I thought it was like 5.
No, but Christian just feels like it's way more, doesn't it?
Christian Bale is
What about Christian Slater?
fucking daddy.
Daniel Day-Lewis has been in 21 movies.
Oh, didn't
How
you
do
just say 30?
Well, IMDb said 30 credits. I'm not going that far.
Oh, yeah, he might have like producer credits or...
Christian's been in 52, according to IMDb.
Yeah.
But it might not be films. I'm not like...
Right.
God, those fuckers. How much talent? Come on now.
Right?
You know what's crazy? As brilliant as those guys are, and as genius, and I'm not ever even trying to compare myself to Daniel Day-Lewis.
But you should.
Acting. But like they can't do stand-up, and they think of stand-up. A lot of actors say this. Like they think of stand-up, and they go, like, that's crazy. That's scary. You know, isn't that a trip that an Oscar award winner is scared of our craft?
Yeah, I'm scared of our craft.
I know, me too. Me too. That trips me out, though. Like Leo, I would be like, hey, Leo, go do 10 on this show. He'd be like, what? What now? Of course, he's so charismatic, he would pull something out of his ass. But
Well, you don't know that. How do you know he's charismatic?
Actually, you don't know that. We don't know
He
that.
doesn't do enough interviews for us to know what his personality really is other than saving the environment and fucking models. That's all I
true.
know about his personality.
I hope he likes pistols. I'm just
You think so?
No.
I bet he
Maybe.
doesn't.
He doesn't. Hang on, let me get some of this water. I'm getting dehydrated.
It really does bum me out that I'm out of Leo's age group, though. Like, Leo wouldn't fuck me.
Oh, that's crazy. He's been
I'm way too old for him. I'm like 20 years too old for him.
he's been plowing.
And I'm 33.
That man's been plowing his whole life.
I know.
His
19 and
whole
they've
life.
stayed 19 and he's just what? Almost 50? Like the chicks have stayed 19.
They've been 19 since he's been 19.
Yeah.
God, that's so crazy.
Yeah. And he's what, 50 something?
I don't know. How old are these? And we're learning a lot today. We're Googling. We're dating ourselves.
Well, I think he's old. He's one of those too where I'm like, I think he's older than we think. Maybe 47.
I'm going to guess 48.
I think, all right.
47.
47.
Oh, you got it. She Googled it. I saw her.
Um,
And they're AII. And her contact is 47.
Jack Nicholson's like 89 or something, isn't
He's
he?
retired.
Is he?
Yeah, he hasn't acted in years.
I know, but he didn't make a statement. He
I
just
think he
hasn't
did.
gotten a role in a while.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he did.
My favorite thing about
We're
Jack
using Chris
Nicholson.
a lot today. Is Jack Nicholson retired?
No, he's not. He hasn't made a movie in a while, but he's not retired. I have it on good authority that he still
He's
wakes up and
retired.
does a huge fucking line of coke, and then like goes through his day, does another line of coke, and goes to bed. And he has a red landline that he calls his coke dealer on.
I believe it.
Yeah, I love that.
That
He's never confirmed it, but his
Told
close
you.
friend Peter Fonda all but confirmed it in 2017, saying he's basically done.
I knew I heard.
Well, he's
that.
almost dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing coke at 90. The man made it. The man made it. He figured it out.
Yeah.
He's 85.
Damn, that's amazing.
I remember when I went to the Lakers finals game in 2000, what was it? 9? Yeah, 2009. And it was my first time going to a Lakers game, and I had like pretty good seats, and it was like Rihanna, Denzel, Jack Nicholson, and I was like, oh my God. I don't know why. It was just so exciting to see him.
It is.
I was like,
I'm excited for it.
"Oh."
There is so many photos of that man with just powder
Yeah.
on his nose
Yeah.
that brings such joy to me. You're just like, you go, man. You just live. You're just fucking enjoying. But he did it right. He's
He did.
85.
He also was in like
I
the
guess
golden
it can
age.
be done, kids.
He was like the golden age of Hollywood too.
Yeah, Chinatown.
Yeah. He can't be out there swinging dick like he used to. I'm sure he'd get me too. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a few stories about him.
He Chinatown.
Getting
If you don't, yeah, for sure. It
You know
was
that
the 70s.
his quote in The Departed, it's like, no one gives it to you. You have to take it. That's just about him and pussy.
That's a great movie. That movie gave me such anxiety. I haven't even revisited it.
Oh God, I love that movie. I've watched that movie probably
It's
40
so
times. I
good.
just
Leo's so
rewatched
good. I'm like,
Leo. The first time I watched that movie, I couldn't tell the difference between Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio. I was getting so confused. I was like, they're the same person.
really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, the first time I watched it was what, 2012? That's an old
Yeah,
movie.
I fucking hate Matt Damon in that movie. Shout out
He's
to Mark
actually
Wahlberg.
not a great actor. I'll say that. Period. Like he's good enough, but he's not great. What was he in? He was in Ford vs Ferrari with Christian Bale. He cannot hold. I get when Christian Bale's like going fucking
I was gonna
at
say
it.
he's not in the same category
Yeah.
as Christian.
Yeah, he's not bad.
No. Did he win an Oscar for
Call me
Goodwill?
Matt.
He's good.
Oh yeah, he's good in that one.
He's good at that. I bet you I tear him up on stand-up, though. We just challenge actors to stand up.
Just like,
Matt
okay,
Damon,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
go to
let's
the
fucking
comedy
go.
store, Belly Room, Saturday night.
You'll get a spot
Gloves
because
are
you're
off.
Matt Damon.
You will
And I
throw
will-
Matt Damon up.
You'll bump me from the lineup because you're Matt Damon.
I know, right? He boots me off my own show. It's Matt Damon. I challenge him. He just takes my show. Oh, this didn't go as
It's like
planned.
T.I. just
Yeah.
coming in doing 50, being like, I'm a superstar.
Dude, that's so weird. Just rap, bro. You're good
Someone
at rap.
told him he was funny. If he would sit down and learn joke structure, he could fucking do it. But he just doesn't respect the art.
It's so fucking weird to me. Like, no one else is doing that. You know? No, like...
Well, the weird thing to me is that the venues that are not letting the creepers that are comics go up are letting him go up, and he has all these cases against him. Like, T.I. and Tiny have like 30 cases against them for like drugging bitches and fucking them against their will, and like all the venues are like, go ahead, go do stand up. But like,
I didn't know any of that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, they have a ton
I
of cases.
knew T.I. had getting gun charges,
No,
and they
he's got-
suspect him for ratting because he didn't go to jail, and then all of a sudden all these rappers got locked up.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
they're like, that's a weird coincidence.
No, he also has a bunch of sex crimes pending.
Jesus.
And then he
Christ.
just goes up at the venues that don't allow our fucking predators to go up.
So-
Our homegrown predators can't go up there, but T.I. can.
as the scope of the world pans out, you're just like,
What are we doing here?
What is this?
What are we doing
What is this? Whatever happened to good, clean debauchery?
It's the fucking dark arts.
Jesus Christ. What's that damn saying from Batman? Speaking of Christian Bale, your heroes, you live long enough, they turn into villains.
Uh-huh.
That shit's true, man.
Uh-huh.
You're just like, oh, fuck.
Never meet your heroes.
Oh, there it is. Anyways. Hang on. I got more notes. I had some questions for you, too, but I get in my head. I don't even understand my own notes. This is this relationship stuff. Difference between a man and a woman. Just frustration
is
with
none.
saying. What do you
I
mean?
know, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. There is
It's a
none.
joke.
There is none.
It was a joke.
Um,
Men and women are completely different. That's a hill I'll die on.
dude, it's so crazy. Like just fights. Cause, is this true? You're a woman. Help me out here.
Well.
Yeah, I know she's a dude woman.
I'm kind of.
Why is it that like a dude, well, everybody's fucked up and we'll get in fights and but like a dude, if in my opinion, will fuck up and be like, oh shit, I fucked up, my bad, and it's quick. Like it's quick. Like if we get in a little tiff over some bullshit, I'll get mad and I'm over it in 15 minutes. But then with a lady, that shit, they're not mad. They're not mad.
It's like a parent. It's like, I'm not
But
mad.
they're-
I'm disappointed. It's like
And
they
it lasts
hold
like
on to
a
it.
week
Yeah. Well, a week is conservative.
or a month.
It lasts for the rest of the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Women,
what the fuck
Women
is
just like
that,
yeah.
man?
You are getting over it quickly because you're forgetting your whole life. Like you're just.
I just do. She's like, you were mad at this. I was like, what? I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
It's gone
But that's
now.
yeah. But men just forget shit, and then women, it just builds
Oh,
like one
shit,
stone
man.
at a time until the wall is up,
Yeah.
and then they move out of the house. Like that's
It's like, why are you
it.
bringing up old shit?
Yeah.
I don't even remember
It's
that.
it's not old shit. It's right here for us.
You didn't give me a Valentine card 3 years ago? I'm like, what? It was
But that
Valentine's
I mean,
Day?
that shit
What
doesn't
day is
matter.
that?
But it's like
I don't remember. No, I just...
like when you're talking to a bitch or like you're doing something like we'll hold that in our hearts forever.
I know.
That's it. That's just a relationship. It's just keeping score until one of you wins, and that is the end.
I don't want to keep... I don't want to keep score.
I know you're not supposed to.
Yeah,
That's the healthy way to approach it. That's
fuck.
why I'm not in a relationship anymore.
And then just dudes arguing. No, but this one time like something happened where you did something and I know you were wrong and I was right, but I don't remember any of the details. I don't remember when it happened. I don't remember what it was about. I just know that you were fucked up.
Well, my favorite is whenever I lose
That's how
a fight
guys argue.
and I'm wrong, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm wrong and I'm sorry. And then what are you gonna do? You either forgive me
Yeah.
or you move out of the house. You know, like
It's
if
true.
you say you're wrong and you're sorry and
It's
you're
like-
just an adult about it, then it's like, all right, we either move on or we don't.
I know, that's what I said. Yeah, I'm fucked up. What do you want? I'm trying my best. I saw a hypnotist once. Get off my back, woman.
I saw a hypnotist once.
I need to go again.
Yeah, I'm going to him on Wednesday.
I meant to
Tomorrow.
call him again. I'm in town a bit. I'm taking some time off from my laser eyeball surgery. I have to what happened there? I have to perform stand-up in my glasses for the first time ever in my career. And I know it does not matter at all, but it does in my head. You know, I'm like,
I feel like I've seen you perform in glasses before. No?
Not once. I'm so weird.
Okay.
My sister called me a nerd when I got glasses. So I'm like, oh, nerd, I can't wear them. So I would always, like in school, I would just be blind. And then when it was time to read the chalkboard, I'd put them on real quick and I'd look. And I'd
Isn't
take
it
the notes
funny
and then I'd
how
take them off and put them away.
Someone can say one thing to you once and it just sits in your
Yeah.
head for the rest of your life, like rent free. What the fuck is up with that? The human psyche is a wild thing.
Yeah. They made fun of my feet. And now I can't wear white shoes because I just feel like they're too big. I'm insecure about my big feet. I have a size 12 foot and I'm 5'11".
Why would you be insecure about that? That just means you have a big dick.
I know, but it's because I made fun of my whole life for having big feet, you know. And then, I got that wet
By
towel,
people with
that
small
wet towel
dicks.
cock, baby. The Woody Harrelson. I got the Woody Harrelson.
Dick doing deadlifts.
Watch, somebody's gonna do it. They're like, you're right, Craig. So it doesn't grow in length; it grows in girth, and it gives you stamina.
That's real?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought this was just.
No, it's not just drugs. It was.
I just thought it was you and
Yeah,
Woody having a good old
Googled it.
time.
At that time, it was probably Ask Jeeves or Netscape. Remember that one?
Yep.
AOL, Instant Messenger.
Mm-hmm.
What happened there? Did you hear that? It's your messenger.
Messenger.
It's your messenger. What
Your
was
away messages would be like just, I don't know, depressing lyrics.
What was your name?
I had two. My first one was Bubblicious 3303. And then I went to Schmitty 3303.
Bubblicious 3303.
What was yours?
Conan O'Brien
That's funny.
with a 0. I loved Conan so much. Still do. I watched that from a little kid my whole life.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I talk about him a lot. But the old school Conan too, with the coked up werewolf and the masturbating bear and Triumph. That late night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that shit was fire. And he did did you watch him?
No. I wasn't allowed to watch TV growing up.
Oh yeah. He did the racist cartoons where he'd just cut out the mouth and the eyes. And it'd, be like Yolanda and be like, oh no, and it was so
Something you could never do
funny.
today. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It was so funny. I quoted a bunch, but I remember it was when the OJ trial was going down.
Mm-hmm.
And then Conan's interview, the cartoon with the cutout,
Yeah.
and you just see the mouth moving over paper.
Right.
It's so funny. And then Conan's like, Yolanda, but isn't it strange that you received a check from O.J. Simpson, Mr. Simpson, for $75,000? Isn't that strange? During the trial, his murder trial, you just got this compensation. Oh no! And she's like, oh no, he let me keep the change under cushion and couch. And I was like 8 years old, just fell over laughing at 10 or whatever the fuck I was. I was like, this is the best shit I've ever seen in my life. So then my name was Conan O'Brien, and we never really chatted. I was always bad at that game, but yeah. Always young kids would talk to old perverts back then.
Mm-hmm. I would go on those chat rooms when I was so I wasn't allowed really to go on the internet or watch TV, but I worked at a craft store and we had the internet there. Not like a Michael's. It was it would sell anything that would be in a cabin. And we had the internet, but I didn't understand that they could look at the history of it all. So I would go on these sex chat rooms and it'd be ASL and acting like I'm older and in a different location and all this shit, just talking nasty shit to all these old freaks. And then the woman who owned the store was friends with my dad and called my dad and was like, I don't know even how to say this.
But your
Brittany is
daughter.
doing some freak shit. And then my dad like had to so uncomfortably talk to me about it. He's like, "What are you doing at work?" And I'm like, "Working. What are you doing at work?"
You're on the internet right now. God, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of kids talking to old creeps on the internet, pretending to be everything.
We're all just pretending to be other people.
Yeah.
But the main thing is we all are just horny.
Yeah.
That's it.
I would call the hotlines, the 1-800.
But didn't you get charged for that?
Yeah, well, I would call like the weird ones because you'd call 1-800 like hot girls, and they'd always have the infomercials at night. Pick up the phone, yeah, you know. And I remember calling like 1-800 fat girls, and it would be like big girls on the phone, and just be getting all horny as like an 8-9-year-old. Me and my buddy Jose. He won't mind that. Maybe he will. We'll bleep his last name.
But didn't your parents then get like a $15 phone
yeah,
charge?
we would pay. I got charged and I got in trouble. My cousin Sean got charged and in trouble. He's on the episode. He stole a car and cleaned it. It's a good episode. And then he got charged. We got charged. But we go to payphones and just enter quarters and then just talk to these ladies.
Talk to these.
And then we'd always sell
sluts.
newspapers out the bottom. You could reach your hand up. We'd steal these those like in Dumb and Dumber Rhode Island slut magazine, you know. But it'd be Craigslist. But this is like 90s. This is like 91, 92.
Isn't it crazy how hard you had to work to get a nut off when you were a kid? And now it's just everywhere.
And there would just be all these like back then, this is what it was called, but it was called she-males porn. And we'd be always the big like chicks with dicks in the back. And we were like 8, 9. We're like, what happened? We were like, what is this, dude? It's just wild. And then they have all the hooker numbers, and you just call them and just fucking, you know.
But now it's just Pornhub. Now there's just everything everywhere. I feel like there's been a big boom in like like when did it become so hot to fuck your family?
I think that's the
always
devil
been hot.
running the show, kind of.
I think that's always been hot.
No, I think that's propaganda.
You think so?
Yeah. Because I've never searched that once. And it's always in your face every time. It's like, that's not what I want.
That's not the
want
algorithm
big
is
butts
on.
oiled up. You know this. You know what I like. That's not it. That's agenda. I'm sorry.
That's agenda.
If you're not searching it and it's always there, what is it then? They're
Right.
supposed to tailor
Well, that
your
just
algorithm.
it might also just show what everyone is always searching.
I mean, I know there's weirdos into that shit, but not to, yeah. But wait, rewind. What was it? Hang on. What were we talking about?
We were talking about phone sex.
Oh, phone sex. And then I remember what you were saying, how hard it was to get a porn. We would go to the liquor stores, me and my homies, and they go buy candy. And when they buy candy, I'd grab a Club magazine and run, or Hustler, because that was the old magazines that actually had a dick in it. Because Playboy would just be tits. And you're like, I want to see the stuff. I'm growing up. Show me.
I've been doing dick deadlifts and I'm ready to see.
And I don't understand dudes that watch lesbian
representation.
porn. I'm like, what are you doing with your life? I don't know.
That's interesting. Who do you think lesbian porn's for?
Lesbians. What? Is that bad to say?
No.
Oh. Yeah. Who else is it for?
I don't know.
I mean,
I thought
two
dudes.
chicks,
I don't know. I thought dudes were into lesbians. Not.
like two chicks,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
dude. Now we're cooking. Now we're talking.
Now we're cooking.
Now we're
with fire.
cooking. Yeah, but just two. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's boring. For me, I don't understand that. That's the last thing. I never, even in you know, when you're a kid, like, oh, lesbian porn. I'm like, you're fucking
No.
gay, bro. I want to see dick. I'm straight.
Doesn't that make you gay?
No,
You want to
no,
see
no.
dick?
No, I want to see the act of sex. That's what it is.
Right.
I don't want to see that shit.
You don't want to see Scissor Sisters.
No.
Did you ever go on the chat rooms when you were younger?
Yeah, and I wasn't very good at it. I'm this typer. I'm Homer Simpson, so I never really went. I got out of video games at Nintendo 64. I never gave a fuck. I never played any of the online. I'm more digging the dirt, firecracker, slap some
drug addict.
Yeah, I like
boots on the ground.
Yeah, I like my video game to be in my mind. You know, I'm fucking playing Space Invaders up here, dog. While you're on your pussy ass screen over there getting the blue light. No wonder you can't sleep. Your melatonin's down, bro. What kind of rocks you got on you? You got any crystals?
What?
I don't know. It's being weird.
Like
She's
crystals or like meth?
It's crystals.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't have any on my body, but I have some at home.
I got some mushrooms.
What?
These, you know, I have those.
happening?
I'm just sweating.
I know, it's so hot.
I just looked up and I saw rocks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, these are cute.
But I also have mushrooms.
I thought you meant you had psychedelic
Dude, we
mushrooms.
got these new ones. Penis envy mushrooms. Holy shit. Those are fantastic.
I don't fuck with that shit anymore.
I know. You can't.
But you can.
For now. For now.
Got it all figured out.
Well, mushrooms you can't get addicted to.
No,
I'm sure there's some asshole out there that'll prove me wrong, but for the most part, I can't vouch for microdosing enough because that I don't abuse. The weed, on the other hand, woo-hoo-hoo.
Woo-hoo.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Chris said that he was microdosing mushrooms and it changed his life. He said it's great.
That's why I promote it so much. It changed my life. Here's how non-addictive it is. You hear the way I talk about everything. Sugar, I love it. Candy. And then microdosing is so non-addictive that I'll forget to do it. I'll be depressed and dark, and then I'll be like, oh, dude, go take a little bite and change your day. And sometimes I'll just stay depressed and straight up forget that that's an option. And I go, oh, yeah, that's, I don't know. That's why I keep preaching, because it's a very helpful tool in dark times. Mm-hmm. And it's really cheap right now. You get them anywhere. They're abundant.
There's a boom.
There really is.
Mushroom boom.
Like, everyone's like, you want a pound? I'm like, no. No, I don't. I'll take 2 ounces, though. I'll take 2 ounces.
Yeah. Oh, the upsell. I went to get a vape when I was back in Wisconsin. And, you know, one vape should last you like a week or two. And the woman's like, I'll give you 4 more. I'll give you $5 off if you buy 4 more. And I'm like, what kind of fucking insane upsell is that?
Did you do it?
No.
Oh.
Like, I want to quit vaping. I don't want an abundance of vapes.
I always do that shit.
And also, they're like $28 a piece. I don't need one. You know, it's $1 off for each of them. I'm like,
it's a deal. It's a deal.
what the fuck is wrong with
Get the
you?
nicotine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Big
have
tobacco.
I have 6 flavors of weeds right now, maybe more, and I still want to see my guy down the way because he's got all the goods. It's like it's like
You should
have
just go back to
6
Cary.
kind. Yeah, for sure. As I speak that, as I get it together. No, I'm planning on exiting marijuana again. It's been a good 1.5 years or whatever the fuck it's been.
Yeah, you had a fun run.
I had a fun run. It saved my life again. It was a useful tool, but it's approaching the Rubicon again.
Yeah, it's either a gateway or you got to close it up.
I gotta close it.
Yeah, you
gotta close the
gotta
door.
Close the gate.
When you're drinking weed juice at noon on a Tuesday, it's time to close the door. You're like, God damn it, Craig.
Trust me, I've been there. That's where I went immediately.
I know, me too. I've been here for 1.5 years. It's been a good year.
I just had the wherewithal to know it wasn't serving me.
It makes me so sad. I love it so much. Weed is so pretty.
I know,
smells
it's
so
nice.
good. That's the problem. They're all pretty, you know. You just see a big old brick, and you're just like, oh, that's sexy. I don't care if you've never done drugs, but if you see a kilo, isn't that a boner alert?
Of Coke?
Yeah.
I've never seen a kilo.
Or like a few ounces.
Like, I don't know.
A few ounces, you know, like a brick.
I don't know that I've seen more than like an 8-ball.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm not
You
running in the same circles you're
You and I
running.
have different friends.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that much. It's exciting.
It is.
I remember,
it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's like It's like Vegas is exciting. You see a kilo, you're like, that's illegal.
Right.
You know, that's fun. That's money. That's power. That's a good time. That's a bad time. I'm gonna lose my kids. That's bad. That's 2 to 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is exciting, you know?
I had this dealer who had the best Molly ever for many years, like to the point where I was like partying with like famous fucks, and they were like, this is the best. Like, I need this guy's info. I couldn't ever give his info out. And so I was just like muling Molly for a while. I wasn't even like charging on top of it. I was just like muling to the hills. And then one day he stopped answering his phone, and I asked my friend, I'm like, what the fuck happened to this guy? Because he had the best drugs, and his wife caught him cheating and ratted him out, and he went to prison. And I was like, damn. I just remember he would like open the suitcase, and it was just like pills and mushrooms and powders, but I don't think he sold coke, but everything else.
Those guys are crazy. The old duffel bag boys, they just have all of it. You know, I sold weed and a little bit of things here and there, mainly to supply my own habit, but like these guys are just professional drug dealers. I was more a drug addict selling drugs to get by. These guys had all the things. You're like, oh my God. You're like, you have 4 pills, like Xanax, Percocet, Oxycontin, Vicodin. Then it's crazy. You're like, I mean, that's to drive with that. You know what I mean? The balls. You're just like, oh, that's 20 years.
Yeah.
Just, ooh, no thank
you.
you.
He made me call him Paco, but that wasn't his name.
What was the guy?
It wasn't his name. And then he told me his real name, and he's like, you can never tell anyone that. And I was like, all right. And then he went to prison. So it didn't matter. He came to one of my comedy shows once. I remember I was thrown by that. Him and his wife showed up, and I was like, my drug dealer's here.
Yeah. We called him Oscar. It was like, it was slang, inside slang lingo, a code. You want to do Oscar? Should we call up Oscar? Which is weird because my uncle's name is Oscar, but he had no completely separate. I have to clarify that. And that was the code. Isn't that crazy? All right, I have to take a pee break. How long have we been rolling?
1 hour.
Okay. I will get that goddamn AC. Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm just deaf. I'm just fucking deaf. Let me check my face real quick.
And blind.
We gotta promote your goddamn special, girl. Let's talk about lessons. I like to teach and learn as I'm teaching. Teach what? Look at that.
You're doing a master
You're teaching
class
how not
right now.
to be. No, it's like I think we're brought here to this planet for 2 things: to teach and learn. And like when I say teach, all I'm doing is sharing the fuck ups of my life. And now the gardener's come. As he opens the window. We sweated. I was a sweaty fucking fogged up glasses.
He literally
for an hour.
Just said if he
and
opened
now we
the
open
window,
the window and there's air in here. There's flow. It's not a hot box. And the gardener shows up. No, but just that do yourself shit. That all that.
Yeah.
She shot her special. She did everything herself. She released it herself. I
released it with 800 pound. But
you know what I mean? Like, you did it on YouTube. You didn't go the traditional route, and you came up. And you came up, and you didn't wait for anybody to do it for you.
Yeah.
And how frustrating that is when you have powerful friends in this business, and they always say they're going to help, but they don't. They don't.
Yeah, but that's great. I would rather, it's great because it's like you think you're going to get help, and then you don't. And then you see what you're made of. And then you see what your material is made of when you just put it out on your own without any help. And then it does well. You're like, okay.
Okay, I got this shit. And then it lights a fire up on your ass. You came up like, what, 30, 50,000 followers or some
50,000.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
And it hasn't stopped.
No, and it won't.
But it's like I keep just putting clips out, and people keep telling me to go kill myself, and I just keep putting clips out.
I know, it's
I'm
great.
Like, I won't kill myself. I'll give you more.
I'll give you more of these clips.
Hack comedy.
You'll never win.
Yeah.
You'll never win.
Yeah.
And no, that's what this shit's about. It's so dope to see that. And
it's also nice to learn, like, you don't need anyone. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, there's people at the top who could help you get there quicker, but you don't need that shit.
Yeah.
You can get there on your own, and then, like, when the tables are turned, you can help the people that are coming up, but you don't have to scratch anyone's back who didn't scratch yours.
Yeah. I agree. And it's that Michael Jordan shit. It just lights a fire up on your ass. Yeah. You're like, okay, now I got to work harder, you asshole.
Yeah.
You could literally just spray a little gasoline on the fire I got going, but
it's so exciting.
You don't want to squeeze the handle. That's all right.
Yeah.
not but a few fingers and an
Right.
ounce of pressure.
Right.
But I'll go get it myself.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah, but then you
sweating
get it
with no
yourself.
AC.
Then you get it yourself, and it's fucking better that
It
way.
is better. It's
Yeah.
way better.
Yeah.
And it's built brick by brick. It's longevity. It's sustainability.
Yeah,
It's
and
not no
it's-
favors.
Yeah, it's no favors. You're not getting someone else's fans who may or may not actually be aligned with what you stand for. You're getting people who like saw your shit and fuck with you, and that's why they like you.
And it's the best. And
Yeah.
those are the real ones.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. Maybe they'll go away, but for now, I'm
And
happy with it.
Yeah, I'm about to do the same. I'm finally going to pull the fucking trigger. I just been in stagnation on my shit.
It's so easy to stay stagnant because it's like when your jokes are working and you're in the fucking pocket with shit that's worked for many years, it's really like I was terrified to release this special because I'm like, I don't have any new jokes. And then this last weekend I was in Salt Lake with Chris Red and I had a rough weekend. I've been going through some personal shit and I did old jokes and he was like, nah. He's like, tomorrow you do a whole new set. And I was like, what? He's like, you're ready. He's like, do a new set tomorrow. And I was like, okay. And I did it and I had so much fun. I was like, oh God, I forgot how fun it is to do new stuff and to like be excited about not knowing whether or not a joke works.
Yeah.
And like, just like, it's like I did push myself to the next level. Whether or not I was ready to get there, he kind of pushed me too. But it's like,
No,
yeah,
that's the
you
shit you
gotta
need.
push yourself to
He's
grow.
the homie. Good on
Yeah.
him. That's awesome.
yeah, he's like, no more old shit.
He made me change my life by doing absolutely nothing but being himself. I told this story before, but
Chris
it was,
Red?
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
4th of July, and we were doing this rooftop show in the fucking hood, man. Like, it was in the top of a parking structure. First of all, why am I doing it? Second of all, why is Chris Red doing it? No, that's fucked up. But they got I love this shit. They had a taco guy. They had the weed man. They had the mushroom guy. This is like a illegal street. This is
They
some
got a
Mexican
kilo.
shit. These are my brothers. This is some fucking shit. We're in the barrio. Everybody's slanging shit. They got merch, mushrooms, weed, tacos. I'm not kidding. They got the whole setup. We're on a rooftop. This is lockdown when there's only like parking lot shows. So this is an illegal show. Jesus Christ. And I got all these fireworks. I got thousands of dollars of fireworks that I bought for myself and my family and to sell. And I set up a merch table and I'm slinging illegal fireworks at a comedy show that I just performed at. And then Chris pulls up in a fucking, a Cadillac Escalade SUV, town car driver, fucking opens the door, just swagger. And I was like, oh man, like this is the bad look. I'm selling illegal fireworks at a fucking bazaar.
But he loves fireworks.
He does too. We were talking about it. He buys his family fireworks.
Yeah.
He's like,
We did the first time we were on the road together. He took me to Cleveland, and it was for the 4th of July weekend. And to this day, it was the best firework experience ever because it's like back alley, backwoods, fucking Cleveland rednecks blowing off like huge fireworks,
Yeah.
like entirely too close to us. But it was so fun.
It's exciting.
It was the most fun.
He's like, oh, I could get burned here.
Yeah, right over
This
the
is
lake.
exciting.
Yeah.
Ooh, better
Yeah.
wear a hairnet, on
Yeah.
your head to catch on fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we were talking about fireworks, and he said he's like he bought his family put on a show for them.
Yeah.
Because that was like that. Because we were talking next to my table, illegal fireworks. He's like, "How you doing? You good?" And I was just like, "Yeah."
Obviously, it could be better.
Killing it, dog. And then I was like, "Oh, you don't need to do this shit anymore, Craig. What are you doing? That's the past. Go up." And then now I just sell illegal fireworks to my family only. Family only. Just to give back to the community.
Oh man, yeah, he's great.
Fucking dope. He won a Grammy, right? For the song. I remember learning that.
Did he?
For a song on SNL. You're his homie and you open for him. You don't even know that. He got a fucking
Yeah, no, I
Grammy,
don't know
dude.
that.
That's crazy. For
That's
SNL song.
Is that true?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I remember. I was
Oh,
like,
you know what? You're right.
I was like, hot damn, a Grammy?
Yeah,
He's
you're
a
right.
comedian with the Grammy. That's so cool.
Right. It's like him and Louis C.K.
That's so dope.
Right? Did he? Is this accurate?
I saw him
I
win the
think
award.
I
saw him
remember, yeah.
dancing on stage with the homies.
Yeah.
May have been Sam J. It was some SNL cats.
Well, Sam J's not SNL.
Yeah, she is.
Is she?
Yeah.
She a writer?
Yeah.
Didn't
Where
know
you
that.
been at, man?
I
It was
didn't.
some
I thought
fools.
she was
We have so
above
many
and
homies on
beyond.
SNL. Isn't that cool? That's so crazy. To be like, I know like 6 of those motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. When I went to the SNL finale last year, it was so fun.
I want to go.
Just bouncing between dressing rooms, between Punky's and Chris's.
Yeah.
So fun.
Oh my God,
That's
Punky.
so Punky, I love Punky.
I know, the fucking gardener. All right, now that it's not hot, but we're being heckled, I guess we'll wrap this shit up. So, you know what it is. What?
He did. He won it for Comeback Barack was the name of the song.
I knew
Hell
it.
yeah.
I fucking knew it.
Good for him.
We need a good poo-poo story. You got any good shit for your parents' story?
You asked me this last time.
And you gave a good one. You
Yeah.
can repeat it. We got new clips. We got new clips coming in hot.
You know what? No, I'm not going to repeat it because I have one from like a week ago.
Oh, hell yeah.
I got sick as fuck. It wasn't COVID. I was just regular sick. So I was drugged out on a bunch of Dayquil. And that fucks with my stomach.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And I sneezed.
Oh, the pressure.
And I shit myself.
Were you wearing shorts, skirt,
Yeah,
pants?
I was wearing just underwear because I was like homesick.
Oh, no, that's not much. That's not much.
And I just had to go and be like, this is your life. This is it.
Did it get on the couch?
No, I was in, but I just went in my underwear.
Okay, that's safe.
Yeah, it wasn't like a massive explosion. It was just like too much for age 33
Yeah.
as a sober person.
Sharts?
It was just,
If the shart's big enough, it could still be...
it's still earth shattering.
Yeah.
When you think you're just going to sneeze or something. That's when you realize you have no control of your body
It'll
for
take
real. You know what I mean?
It takes you down a notch in life. It's like you just go, oh,
Yeah.
I'm human. I could be touched.
Yeah.
Someone could get me at all times. You know, it's the
Yeah.
truth. You're just never safe.
Yeah, that one was a pretty mild situation, but it just happened a week ago. And I was like, this is still happening in my life. I'm still shitting myself. I've shit myself from Coke and from like drinking too much many a time. But as a sober person, when you shit yourself,
It's the worst.
I'm just like, I'm not made for this world. It's
Yeah,
time to go. I'm like, those trolls are right. I should kill myself.
The trolls, fucking monsters, and you're a troll. Knock it off. Unless it's funny. I love.
Oh
a
God,
good
I
troll.
love, yeah.
When they're funny and clever, they're the best.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's just mean and malicious, come on, what are you doing, trolls? Be a
Right.
good troll.
Right.
Write a joke.
Right.
There's
Do my job for me.
yeah. There's trolls. If it's a good comment, I'll pin that
Yeah.
shit. I love it. But it's most of the time it's just like hate, and you're just like, you're not. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go to the
People are
beach, bro.
sad.
Get off your fucking tablet and go to the
They
beach.
don't live at the beach.
I know I do.
Spoiler.
I
Trolls-
do.
Trolls don't live at the beach.
Yeah, the beach. You know, if they did, they wouldn't be on Twitter trolling like they
Right.
troll. That's all, I guess. I just love you.
I love you.
Check out her special, Brittany Schmitt. She's the homie.
Yeah.
She's funny as fuck. Get that shit.
From How to Housewife.
From Ho to Housewife, her special now streaming on YouTube. And yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll provide all the links. I love you all. We got one more episode in glasses, and then I get my eyes fixed. No, we don't have. Yeah, one more. Oh my God.
Should we bring the gardener in for questions?
Yeah.
I think it's his time.
I can't believe we did it that way. No airflow, no gardener. Airflow gardener. Just sweating, just being heckled by heat.
Being alive is a
Anyways,
punishment.
I love you all. Check out the homie Brittany Schmitt. And peace and love vibrate higher always. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.